Good morning and welcome to Storytime at NMB Library. Let's get started with our favorite song. Can you sing with me? Hello, bonjour, buenos dias. Good day, guten tag, konnichiwa. Ciao, shalom, dobry den. Hello to all the children of the world. We live in different places from all around the world. We speak in many different ways. Though some things might be different, we're children just the same. And we all like to sing and play. Say it together. Hello, bonjour, buenos dias. Good day, guten tag, konnichiwa. Ciao, shalom, dobry den. Hello to all the children of the world. There's children in the deserts and children in the towns and children who live by the sea. If we could meet each other to run and sing and play, then oh, what friends we all could be. Ready? Last time, say with me. Hello, bonjour, buenos dias. Good day, guten tag, konnichiwa. Ciao, shalom, dobry den. Hello to all the children of the world. Good job! Today we're going to do all of our books about Peppa the Pig. Do you love Peppa as much as I do? We're going to read. Are you ready? We're going to start with Ballet Lessons. Mummy Pig is taking Peppa to her first ballet lesson. Madame Gazelle greets them at the door. You must be young Peppa, she says with a very graceful bow. Hello, Madame, says Peppa. Mummy Pig kisses Peppa goodbye. I'll pick you up later. Enjoy yourself. Peppa's friends, Candy Cat, Susie Sheep, Danny Dog, Rebecca Rabbit, and Pedro Pony are already inside. Madame Gazelle claps her hands. Today we have a new pupil, and her name is Peppa Pig! Yay! It is time for the ballet lessons to begin. We will start with a little jump, says Madame Gazelle. A petit jeté. Peppa watches as Madame Gazelle shows everyone how to jump like a ballerina. Leap with grace and beauty, Madame Gazelle tells the dancers. Peppa and her friends tried the little jump. Thump, thump. Their feet made loud noises as they hit the floor. Let's try it again, says Madame Gazelle. Petite jeté, grace and beauty. Thump, 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 thump. Peppa and her friends jump up some more. Thump, thump. The students are not as graceful as Madame Gazelle, but everyone is having fun. Madame Gazelle turns on some music and claps her hands. Children, now let's pretend to dance like we are beautiful swans. Can we be swans? Let's dance in circles. Good job. What noise do you think a swan might make? Asks Madame Gazelle. Peppa and her friends don't know what noise a swan makes, so they all make their own. Hee hee, neigh, woof, bah, meow, meow. The dance lesson is finished. Mummy Pig comes to take Peppa home. Peppa did very well, Madame Gazelle says. Thank you, Madame. Peppa is very happy. Peppa turns on some music and shows Mummy, Daddy, and George how to do a little jump. Daddy Pig smiles. Ah, the petite jeté. Snort. Daddy, you know the funny words. Ho, ho, ho. Mummy Pig and I used to be very good at ballet, says Daddy. Daddy Pig and Mummy Pig dance together. He lifts her up just like a real ballerina. Our favorite dance was the pas de deux, Daddy says. He tosses Mummy Pig high into the air. That's a dance for two people. Thump! Oh dear, Daddy doesn't catch Mummy in time and she lands on top of him. That wasn't quite how I remembered it, says Daddy. Hee hee hee. Silly Daddy Pig. Maybe we should leave the ballet to Peppa, Daddy Pig says. Yes, said Peppa, I am the best at it. I am like a beautiful swan. Peppa loves dancing, and everyone loves dancing. Can you clap? Good job! Did you enjoy that, Peppa? She whistles! Wow, that's amazing! She's such a good snorter. All right, are you ready to move on to our second book? Excellent. Are you ready, Peppa? Oh, I think she is.
Again.
She wants another story. Let's read Peppa in Space. It is a sunny day and Peppa is playing with her bouncy ball outside. George and his friend Edmund the elephant are playing with their space toys. They are pretending to go to the moon. Mummy and Daddy Pig have an idea. There's a show at the museum about the moon and space. They all go to see it. But Peppa is nervous. She doesn't want to go to the moon. Will we really have to go to the moon, Peppa asks. No, Peppa, Daddy Pig says. We're not going to the moon. We're going to the museum. Mrs. Rabbit gives Mummy Pig 5 tickets. Can we count to 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job! Enjoy your trip to the moon, Miss Rabbit says. Peppa is confused. She thought they were only going to the museum, not to the moon. Then Mr. Rabbit leads Peppa and her family into a rocket ship. Peppa thinks it looks real. Mr. Rabbit even puts a helmet like a real astronaut on. But Mr. Rabbit reminds her that it's only pretend. Can we count together? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Good job! On the first stop of the tour, Mr. Rabbit explains that there are 8 planets that go around the sun. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Peppa and everyone she knows lives on Earth. Some planets are made of rock, some planets are made of ice, and some planets are made of gas. The next stop on the tour is the big room with the moon. If this was the real moon, you could jump over my head, Mr. Rabbit says. Gravity is what keeps us all on the ground, explains Mr. Rabbit. It's weaker on the moon, so you can jump higher. Peppa is very impressed. Mr. Rabbit straps everyone into anti-gravity rubber bands. Then they bounce high into the air as if they really are on the moon. It's so much fun. Say moon cheese, Miss Rabbit says as she snaps a photo. Can we say it together? Moon cheese! Everyone cheers. The tour is over, but Peppa still has many questions. Are there trees on the moon? She asks. No, Mr. Rabbit answers. Are there any cars on the moon? Peppa asks. No, Mr. Rabbit answers. Are there any moon shops? Peppa asks. No, Mr. Rabbit answers. That would be silly. Peppa, her family, and Edmund enter the museum shop. Welcome to the moon shop, says Mrs. Rabbit. The moon shop sells many things. Daddy Pig buys a piece of moon cheese. He says the moon is very tasty. But the moon is not really made of cheese. It's made of rock. Mrs. Rabbit holds out a photo. Here is a photo of the piggies on the moon with an elephant. Oh, look at the photo of the family. Everyone giggles. They like the picture. Peppa, George, Edmund, Mummy Pig, and Daddy Pig have all had a fun day at the museum. And in space! Thank you so much for reading with me. We're going to watch a video now all about, you guessed it, Peppa the Pig.
Can you whistle?
She's so much fun. Let's watch together. Peppa has her own channel.
Wonderful costumes. Tell us, Pedro, who are you?
I'm the hunter from Little Red Riding Hood.
Look, they're all
He's
dressed up like
strong
books.
and brave and kind to old ladies.
Very good.
And I am Dogbeard the Sailor from the Adventures of Dogbeard the Sailor.
And why is he your favorite?
Because he's strong and brave.
Can we be strong?
And I think he might be kind to old ladies too.
Excellent.
That's good.
I'm an old lady.
So you are, Candy. But are you not also a witch?
Yes, so be careful or I might turn you into a frog.
Oh, and you, Edmund? You have come as...
The big number from Mummy Pig's book.
Wow!
1312.
Oh, what an amazing choice.
Wow.
Ah, George, you are dressed as...
Dinosaur.
Can we say it together? Roar. Hey, Peppa. Can you say goodbye, Peppa? I can snort too.
Again.
Oh, I'm sorry, Peppa. We don't have time for more books today, but keep checking back to our YouTube channel so you can read more with the NMB Library. Bye!